I was because I was lit. So I was all caught up in the moment. I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta get the White
Oh,
Castle.
I want to watch the movie, bro. I want to watch Harold and Kumar, bro.
I ain't watched it.
He passed out. Like he ate his White Castle, bro. 20 minutes later, he passed out snoring. Like, go to sleep, nigga. I'm not trying to hear this shit.
Like 2 burgers.
Shut up.
It's that classic Danny, bro. You gonna fall asleep on you, bro.
Yeah, man, he was knocked out, man. Yo, what's good? Welcome to another episode of Who Needs Therapy? I have rap. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit that little bell notification to let you know when we got new episodes coming. Damn. My name is Hundos. As always, I'm joined by Danny and Ant. What's going on, fellas?
What up?
How y'all doing on this?
Poppin', my baby.
How y'all doing on this wonderful Monday?
Life is lifing.
Yeah, I know how it be.
But it's going.
Yeah,
we here.
It's a Monday ass Monday.
Yeah.
But the snow is almost all melted.
Yeah.
I was very grateful for that. You know what I mean? Like, spring almost here.
Yeah. Bring that sun out. When that sun comes out,
bro, you know better than
endorphins.
You know better than to say that shit out loud.
Yeah, we gonna get hit with some snow before you know it.
It was gonna rain and snow this week, but
is it?
still, I've been seeing the sun, and that's good.
You gotta take what you can get, man.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Praise the sun.
So I was chronically scrolling because I'm a chronic scroller, and I noticed I seen people comparing J. Cole and Freddie Gibbs, and I'm like, bro, why the fuck are y'all comparing J. Cole and Freddie Gibbs?
I seen that. That was the most random comparison. It was the most random potential beef. Like they were hypothesizing the beef.
Yeah, like who the hell does that? Then I found out Freddie talking shit.
Freddie just doing what Freddie do.
Freddie doing Freddie.
Just a regular day.
Regular day, man.
He's like, who can I fuck?
He was like, man, what random beef can I didn't think he was gonna be able to top JPEG Mafia, but this J. Cole and
he didn't even. Did he say much in the JPEG Mafia, or that was one sided? That was all JPEG.
Nah, they was going back and forth. They was going back and forth.
Oh, were they?
Yeah,
it was definitely back and forth.
I mean, Freddie Gibbs making it seem like he was unbothered by it, like he had posted like a video and shit, but no, they was kind of going back and forth. But J. Cole did just drop a song titled Clouds about a week ago.
Right.
And I'm trying not to sound like a hater.
You don't sound very impressed.
Call it boring.
It was boring, man. So first of all, like it felt like a wannabe HOC. And I feel like that's a fair comparison. High Off Contact, yeah.
Okay,
Kendrick. Because you don't usually hear people make weed songs about people that don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? He talking about like his homie smoking, just same as Kendrick. Like the person who made the song don't smoke. They just talking from a perspective like what they seeing, like they homeboys get high or whatever. So I was like, that's kind of whack. Like it just feels like a cheap HLC, but that's one thing. And then the Wiz, like he got like Wiz vocals in there or whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm like, why? Like, did you put that in there to give you some like credibility or something with a weed song? See, that was weird to me.
It's like, do you feel high now?
Yeah, it felt kind of forced. Yeah, it felt kind of forced. It's like, why are you putting this on here, man?
Yeah.
And just the song, like he can rap. Like, don't get me wrong, like he can rap, obviously, and he got the flows, and he can put stuff together well. But for some reason, bro, it just don't resonate with me no more, man. Like it did when I was listening to the warm up, to come up, Friday Night Lights, all of that. It just feel empty now.
Yeah, I heard the song twice, maybe 3 times, because I was forcing myself to listen to it just to really because sometimes if a song's not hitting like that for me, it's literally going down one ear out the other, and I'm trying to. My ADHD starts acting up, and I'll start thinking about something else right away if it's not a good song.
Bro, that's exactly what happened to me. I listened to it like 3 times. And like my mind just kept drifting off.
And I'm like, wait a minute, where was I at? You gotta restart it. So
now that could be an indictment of like our collective like short attention span.
ADHD, yeah.
Or it can be an indictment
through the collapse of
civilization. Just make some boring music.
You gotta be real good.
One or the other.
You gotta be real good nowadays to keep anybody's attention, period. When it comes to J. Cole, I don't like the song like Clouds is a single. I don't really get into it because it's very empty. It's just like a throwaway that, you know what I'm saying? What if I'm going to hear, because like J. Cole, he you brought up he's a boring rapper. It's just that he raps about rapping. And I don't always want to hear rappers rap about rapping. So that's one of them songs where if it doesn't catch me, like songs like Let Go of My Hand or Pride is the Devil, subject heavy songs that is more about life catch me. So Clouds just felt like a throwaway to me, that it wasn't what am I getting from this? Why did you do this? You know, and yeah, that's where I got out of it. So it wasn't catching with me either.
I don't know, man. I think it's bad timing more than anything because we at the fever pitch of the beef he backed out of, and he decided to drop a song like right after that, a song that don't really address nothing. And like you said, Danny, it's a song about like, man, I'm so good at rapping. Watch me rap this song about how I'm good at rapping. And that's not a song for most of us, honestly. Like, when I think about who that song was made for, it probably wasn't made to like get everybody hooked on it. But you know who did love that song?
Who?
Kevin Durant. Because Kevin Durant is hella boring.
Yeah.
He's all about the craft and the skill. And he'll be like, yo, did you notice J. Cole rhymed this with this and this? And then if you get to the third stanza, he actually does a callback to where he referenced these rhymes. And I think that's valid. Like, I'm not going to say nobody should enjoy a J. Cole song where he just rapping to show you how good he is at rapping. But am I going to listen to it? Probably not.
And I've heard 2 KD verses maybe, and they both were fire. I'll say that.
Really?
But yeah, KD, man, he be trying to play the anti role so much. You know what I mean?
He Freddie Gibbs homeboy too, though. That's
he?
interesting. Yeah, he was on the album. He was on So separately.
He was on.
He left a voicemail.
That was him.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, he said, "What up, man? It's your boy KD," something like that. He just left a voicemail on one of the songs.
Okay. I thought it was all the devil, but I know what you're talking. And it was him and the girl. Yeah. Okay, that's crazy. But I honestly think J. Cole will benefit from beefing with Freddie Gibbs. Just go ahead and do it. You don't even know Freddie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's coming at you. You didn't want to do it to Kendrick because of the brotherhood ties or whatever. Mm-hmm. Go at Freddie. You said you already talked about the smoke so much before the Kendrick shit that I want to see you battle with another rapper. So do it with Freddie, and Freddie ain't gonna be easy.
Nah. Freddie. Well, let's provide a little context first on exactly what was said. So Freddie.
Wait, before you do that, can I just raise up? Remember when basketball players was just on mixtapes leaving voicemails at random? You remember Chris Paul on Back to the Feature, I think? With Wale?
I don't actually. No, I gotta go back.
You don't remember like Chris Paul just popped up? This is CP3, Chris Paul. It's like,
wow, he just unlocked the memory in my head.
I don't even remember that, bro. I gotta go back and listen to that now.
Yeah, I remember Shaq Can't Stop the Rain, which is a hard beat.
I mean, Shaq was doing his own songs, though. That's different.
Yeah, that's his own song.
Shaq.
That album went platinum too, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, Shaq rapped with Big.
Yeah.
Shaq really is out there, man.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. That's probably the most prolific song from an NBA player, I'd say. Who else said? I was thinking Roy Jones Jr. for a second.
Y'all must have forgot. Wow. No, Roy Jones. He had.
Gonna pick Roy Jones.
Man,
if you're gonna pick Roy Jones Jr., you gotta pick. I Smoke.
I Drank. Yeah,
that's what I'm talking
about.
Body
Headbangers.
He had a song on Mike Jones. All right. Speaking of our short attention spans, we kind of went off. But Freddie Gibbs, he posted a tweet. I guess after hearing that song, he said, "Niggas be rapping about how they killers and kill their careers and blah blah blah, but be backing out of rap beefs." So that was a direct shot, really, at J. Cole, because in that song Clouds, he said he can turn a rapper into a martyr. Just stop.
Yeah.
Stop with those raps, bro. Like, we seen it. You had it. You had the opportunity. You made, and like, to be real, like, Might Delete Later or whatever the fuck it's called. Amazing.
You shouldn't.
No, I'm not. I don't remember the name.
Okay.
Bro, he was rapping. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it had the diss song on there. And I even liked the diss. I was like, okay, it was lacking like some venom. You could kind of tell he's a little timid.
I felt like it was a jab. It was he was feeling it out, and it was. Yeah. I liked it as a first song of the beef, like, you know, because at the time when it came out, I'm thinking like how Drake and Kendrick. Okay, this is a good one.
Yeah.
I'm waiting. We'll see what the next one's like. So I was getting ready for that, and then and I was like, that's a good jab. This is a good jab. It's a good started out, but then he pulled it.
What I appreciated about the diss song is that he went after what's the Kendrick album? What's his second album?
To Pimp a Butterfly.
To Pimp a Butterfly. He went To Pimp a Butterfly. He was basically saying that album ain't all that good, which I appreciate it because that is one of my least favorite.
Man, that's my
Kendrick
favorite.
albums.
That is my favorite.
And I was like, yes, J. Cole,
Ooh,
get
that
him.
album's incredible.
Yeah, right. That
It's my least favorite still.
Institutionalized. Don't lie to kick it.
Hey, man, it's not a fun album to listen to, so I don't like listening to it.
It's not fun, but
I don't listen to it.
Okay.
So I appreciate that he went
Mr.
after
Morale.
Fun guy.
Mr. Morale got some bangers on Mr. Morale though. Like, you know, you got N95 on there. You got some stadium type songs.
I feel like okay, N95, yes, but I feel like Mr. Morale is more of like that's like a straight therapy album.
It is
more than To Pimp a Butterfly is songs. You know what I'm saying?
They so heavy, bro. I'm not saying the songs on Mr. Morale not heavy, but it's more bangers on Mr. Morale. Okay. Like, I guess even the sad songs are banging. Like Count Me Out, like that's a banger. It's sad as hell, but yeah, it's a banger.
I do that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know he got.
Well, I mean, this album was like. This is the album with King Kunta, bro. That was the first single.
Hey, now I ain't gonna lie. It took me a while to appreciate King Kunta. I ain't started liking King Kunta until like maybe a few years ago. I know like it's pretty recent.
Bitch,
so
man,
like,
when I was what?
Yeah, no, it's hard. But no, I appreciate that he went on that limb and he was like, yeah, I don't like that album. Like it was you know what I'm saying? And then he walked.
But he was
back.
lying,
bro.
Yeah.
He walked it back, and it's like, bro, like so. I agree with Freddie Gibbs. Like, you can't really be calling out rap. Like we seen you when you had your opportunity. You took a jab and you was like, I quit. You know what I'm saying? You scared to get hit back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I quit. Yeah. You can't do that, bro. He remind me of like the dude, you know, when he was younger, you know what I'm saying? You go over your friend's house and shit. You play the game, you whooping his ass in the game, and then your man's leave the room. He come back 2 minutes later. My mama said, I gotta leave. Like, bro, what? Bro, we just having a good time.
I ain't never seen nobody do that. That's why
you ain't never seen, bro.
My mama said y'all gotta leave.
Aunt no.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Real life, bro. Yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Whooping his ass,
bro. Because he used to always have like the newest stuff. We go over there to play the game, but you know it's yours. You don't want to get put off the stick type shit. Yeah, sore loser, that type of stuff.
That's crazy.
The dude was the only child.
He was the only child.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That reminds me of J.
Well, like I said, I think Cole needs to take this fade with Freddie. But if he did, do you think he could? What could he do?
He ain't got nothing to gain from
that. He ain't
got
nothing to gain. It's
bro,
all in Freddie Gibbs.
Don't care.
Yeah, it's all in his benefit. He's like, when somebody that his ex tried to expose him for eating his ass, called him Spready, and he embraced it.
He don't care. Bro.
He embraced it.
Man,
how you gonna defeat a man like that?
Yeah, you can't, bro. Like
you can't embarrass.
He a cheddar by himself. Like it don't matter. Like, and then you talking about a rapper that really can rap. Like Freddie Gibbs, he got the venom.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean? He got the venom.
He's got to be top 5 in the game right now to me.
Yeah, easily, bro. Cole, just back off.
So maybe that's what I want to see because I want to see.
It'll be one-sided, just like most Freddie Gibbs beef. Like he do it
just to see him clown, just to see him clown around, and I love Freddie Gibbs as an artist. So anything that's gonna give him more attention, I'd love to see.
Tell me this: how would you feel if Cole tried to start up the beef with Joey Badass?
I would like that. That's like a real purist hip.
That's more. They're more evenly matched. Well, not even evenly matched. I say they're more. They just in the same style, same lane. But for what they what are they gonna? It'd be for sport. It'd be for show. It wouldn't be real. At least Freddie Gibbs really is talking shit about you.
Nah, bro. No, you getting it wrong.
Why you say that?
You getting it wrong. What I'm saying is, Cole and Joey, they would do it for the sport.
Right.
Like if you get into it with Gibbs, like it's gonna get like ugly in some ways you don't want to get involved with. But like Joey was one of the first cats who like jumped online after Control came out. Was like, yeah, bet, let's go.
Yeah, he was ready.
I don't know if you think the fans would respect it if they did try to go at each other like that. Would they be like, would they get into it, or would they be like, I
think so. Know what y'all we never seen Cole do it, so it's like I think people would want to see him be tested. You know, what I mean?
I feel like they'd be like, no, this ain't it. You didn't go at Kendrick. We don't want to see this. You know what I'm saying?
You right. Yeah, he probably would get a lot of that. He would get a lot of that.
But if it's Freddie Gibbs, at least it's somebody that's really coming at you. Yeah. And you're like, hold up. Just cause I backed out of Kendrick don't mean I'm just gonna let the gates open for everybody to come at me.
Yeah, you can't, bro. You kind of gotta stand
I feel like he should take that. But
we'll see what happens. Most of Freddie Gibbs beefs be one side. He was beefing with Jeezy for years, and Jeezy was like, "Bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
like, why are we beefing, bro?"
But like, Freddie is a dude.
What did I do to you?
But Freddie's a dude that will. He admitted his wrongs later. Yeah, you know what I mean. So
Nah, we'll see what happens, man. I'm not expecting much from it. I think Gibbs is just having fun, and I do agree though. He need to stop that turning rappers into. Oh, and then like a line right after that. Let me see. I wrote it down somewhere because I didn't want to mess up the line. He said, "When I rock, thoughts turn to goddess, things turn to kings, dreams turn to things tangible." If you don't get the fuck out of here with them 2002 rhymes, bro, what are you
Read that
talking
one more
about?
time.
He said, this was right after the martyr line. He said, "When I rock, thoughts turn to goddess, fiends turn to kings, dreams turn to things tangible." Bruh, you're not that guy, pal. You're not that guy, pal. Like, please, man. Like, I'm good on them raps, bro. Like, I don't we don't believe you. You need more people.
Stroking
like,
that ego.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about, man? But anyway, moving along, man. So Paris, Texas came back, dropped another EP. They zoomed out of the album art for "They Left Me with the Sword," and then it's a knight holding two straps. He got two guns. You know what I'm saying? They left me with a gun. So back-to-back EPs from them. Kind of reminds me of when Future dropped Future then Hendrix back-to-back, but those are both albums, not EPs. And I think Future's the best work, but that's a conversation for another day. Did y'all get a chance to listen to the album?
Of course.
Or EP?
Yeah, I haven't stopped listening to it since then. Blew my motherfucking cat back.
Yeah. What about you, Ant?
Bro, I mean, from the cover being just like this next step from the first EP, like you thought something was really going on, like, you know, somebody laying down their sword for some reason. Then it turns out, nah, there's a knight with gats.
Coercion was involved.
Like, bro, okay, y'all coming at this hard. Man, it give you that feeling of like hopping in a car with some just real aggressive and angry type niggas. And this is what you like turn all the way up.
This rollout has been crazy to me. The way, even from the album covers to all the IG posts they've been making,
because they like Siamese twins, right?
Yeah, the Siamese twin with the little clips on it. And
is that the right terminology? Is it Siamese twins or conjoined twins?
Conjoined
twins. Conjoined twins, probably.
Conjoined twins.
Conjoined twins.
Siamese is cats, right? Is that twins?
Oh no.
Siamese is a cat. We getting off topic.
Yeah, we getting off topic, but the the twins, the conjoined twins post with, and the clips in the music, and I like how the clips in the music they play are not like what the full song sounds like, but it's still, you can tell where it's going. And when they dropped Stripper Song, they had the IG post them pulling up in the car with all the money in the back. Just this rollout has been dope, and the music is just insane. To me, it felt like this is like almost a double disc. It gave me that feeling of like a double disc. It's on the same vibe as the first one with the night and that's Felix at the beginning. I found out that's what they have is Felix talking with the English accent, because in Superstar he kind of starts his verse with that accent, but it could be the internet could be wrong. So.
No, I like the album a lot. I don't know which one I like more, either the first one or the second one, the sword or gun, but I thought it was amazing, man. The beats, the vocals, the music, like everything about it, the synths, the effect they put on their voice, everything like goes perfectly together. You can tell they just seem like they just be in the lab, just cooking up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not like microwave. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a bigger picture. Like, as we could see with them zooming out and like dropping a whole new EP. There was a couple of standout tracks for sure for me. Number one would be Twin Geeker though. Bruh, like the frenetic energy, the high BPMs, like it feels like an X trip, you know what I'm saying? It feel like you geeked up, you know what I mean? Or so I've heard. And like even he started off the verse saying, I made this in my REM cycle, like the rapid eye movement, like that's all like some X, like. That's some X,
it does feel,
and
like
it's just all like over the place, and that's what I feel when I listen to that. Like, bro, it just, that song make you feel something. You know what I mean?
The album is all the songs are so high octane from the beginning. That's what I like too better about the second one was the less skits, because it was less of that breakup, and it was just straight octane all the way through until the last song. What is it?
No strings.
No strings. And I love that song too. I love the concept or the message of that song. But the high energy, the fast pace, the way they jump back and forth on verses. It's like they're conjoined twins. You know, they just complement each other so well. I love when they those chant like hooks that they have, like on Stripper Song and on Halo. Those are my two favorite songs. But that anthemic type of hook.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear Halo at a concert, like at one of their shows, like just scream it, like just get it out. You know,
Superstar.
Like, yeah, Superstar is another good one too.
Yo, this is the thing that I brought up last time, where like I can't wait to see them start performing with like a live backing band. Like this EP feels like it feels a little more simplistic on some of the songs. Like the whole thing feels like you on a drug trip, right? Like it starts off, Superstar is like going up, and like Twin Geeker go like way up. And then like by the time you hit what, like Mudhole or Mudbone, like it starts to slow down a little bit. And then it go into Halo, it slow down a little bit more. And by the time you get to No Strings, it's like you crashing and you like starting to feel emotional, right? You like, why she won't love me the way I want her to love.
I didn't even think about that the whole album. Like I thought about just Twin Geeker as one of them songs, but no, you right. Amazing, bro. And like even on those strings, like the stuff they hit on, basically saying like being conflicted with having kids, starting a family, or just working, or you know what I'm saying, all that type of stuff. That was a lot of what Tyler talked about on Chromacopia. But for some reason, like I feel like they landed better with the message than Tyler did. I'm not sure if it's because of the age difference or if it's like, Tyler, bro, you just rich as hell and you just don't want to slow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not sure exactly what it was.
A different viewpoint.
Different perspective, yeah. And I just felt like their perspective I just felt it more than I did with Tyler. Tyler's kind of felt, I don't want to say it felt empty or anything, because, you know, them his feelings, like, it's valid or whatever, but it just didn't land with me the same, because, like, you bragging about your LaFerrari, and then...
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
You know what I mean?
Paris, Texas, they seem a lot more grounded and down to earth and more, you know, of regular guys. But what Ann was saying about the live performances, because they remind me so much, like the feeling I get is NERD in 2006. Except this is like NERD, what I felt back then of what, because it blew my mind, like these black dudes are doing like rock music that I could relate to. So it gave me, but this is like times 100 of that feeling of just, they're just so much better at it than even NERD was in their time. And I would love to see them with a live band. I've been seeing clips on their IG of the Chromacopia tour, and they don't have a live band. It's just them three on a small stage. And I hate that the crowd ain't hip to them yet. The crowds that they're going to are not hip to them yet, but they're all in the performance. You know, they're jumping around, they're going crazy. But I would love to see them with a live band also. I feel like that would just explode.
Enjoy them small shows from Paris, Texas while you can, bro. Because
I mean, it ain't no small show. They on the tour, Chromacopia tour. They ain't no small show.
So I'm sure they gonna go on tour. Like, I think it's gonna be the same thing. I ain't gonna say the same thing, but you know, when we saw Tizo at where was that at? Majestic?
The shelter, not shelter.
St. Andrews.
St. Andrews, yeah.
St. Andrews,
yeah,
bruh. If they perform somewhere like a venue like there, they turn that mug upside down.
And Detroit loves that kind of music, honestly. Like, you know, they always showed out for Tyler at the beginning. Remember, we used to go to them shows. Remember the glass bottle?
Throw a bottle at Sid or something. That was had to end the show early.
Yeah, and that was their first show in Detroit. But Detroit always shows out for artists like that. They showed out for Tizo. So, yeah, that would be... At
that show, I was like, oh, yeah, this Tizo a star. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's when I found out at that show, like, oh, yeah, he's a star. Like, I can't wait to.
We'll see. But, bro, I just appreciate this, like, effortless black punk rock shit, and like especially on the stripper song, bro. Like, I don't want to like sound weird, like I just love the stripper song, but like I really want to see like somebody slide out a pole to this shit. Like, it's like 80s goth new wave.
That's exactly what I thought when I listened to it. It sounds like 80s rock, like the way they just combine all these sounds, bro.
And I agree. Stripper song is my favorite song too. Every time I put that up when I get in the car, that's my song. I put it on full blast, and I just feel like pulling up everywhere like they do in the IG video.
It's an amazing song. But
get you there.
Yeah, you actually texted me that they dropped that EP right after we got back from the Boldy James 227 Concreatures. Where we at with it?
Where we at with it? I was lit.
Let's start. Let's start with the before we get into the actual form. Let's start with he dropped the album with Chuck Strangers called Token of Appreciation. And this is like his fourth release this year already. Like
third this year. Yep.
He did Invisible Ink. No, Permanent Ink. I'm sorry, Permanent Ink. And he had another one, I think, with Rich Gaines.
Real quick. Yeah.
Is it Murder in?
Did he do one with the Alchemist this year?
No.
Not yet.
Oh no, I'm thinking.
No, it's been a minute since he dropped something
Wait.
with Alchemist.
This year? Like since
this
January?
2025, bro.
2025,
Yes.
He's already dropped
Yes.
Murder During Drug
What?
Traffic, which was
That was with Rich Gaines.
Rich Gaines, completely produced by Rich Gaines. That came out January 3rd. And I mean, he dropped one in December also, December 20th, which was Hidden in Plain Sight.
Yep.
And
he dropped the Brictionary. That came out in December.
And the Brictionary that came out
with
in
Harry
December.
Fraud.
Yeah, that came out November.
November, okay.
So from November till now, he's dropped 5 albums. And so this year though, Murder During Drug Traffic, by Rich Gaines. Then he had Permanent Ink, which had multiple producers on it. And then he had Token of Appreciation that just came out.
Yeah, no.
Completely produced by Chuck Strangers.
Bro, and I'm not really familiar with Chuck Strangers. I know Chuck Strangers from Joey Badass, like
I got a couple of his songs in my likes.
Early new era.
He killed the production on this.
I didn't know he was a producer too. I've heard him as a rapper.
Yeah, man, he killed it. Like it's super like mellow beats, like, but they're just so good. Like even the intro, he had like 2 different samples I was familiar with. So the intro is B.O.B. is called, but the beginning of the track it's the same sample as Black Thoughts from Schoolboy Q. Yeah. Then it goes into Sounds of the Endo by Smoke DZA. It's that same sample. And like that, it just was like perfect, bro. Like a perfect intro, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But the album itself, like, to me, Boldy don't miss. The only variance you'll have on his projects is whether you like the beats or not.
Right.
The rhymes always gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? They the most authentic, rawest, rhymes, specific rhymes too. Clever, all of that. Like, he just consistent. Like, kind of how like Currency was how Currency is. I don't want to say was, because Currency still dropped
very consistent.
Consistent. But he just don't drop it at the volume he used to. So like in the late 2000s, like when Currency was dropping every month after month.
This is that type of run.
That type of run, bro. Like generational type of run, bro. Like
the blog era.
I think maybe Currency. I was gonna say I don't think I've ever seen an artist drop this much music, because these albums aren't just 10 songs, 12 songs. They're like 21 songs.
Yeah, he dropping with a high volume, but at a great efficiency. And I agree. Only time I'm not really feeling the song is if I'm not feeling the beat so much. Yeah.
And then that's where I'm like, okay, it seems like you just going, like you just doing too much there. You don't even probably remember all these songs that you're making. And
crazy.
Yeah. This
another song that stood out to me was Unapologetic. Cause like that's to me, that's his greatest calling card. Is like how specific, how raw, how real like his raps feel. So in the hook on Unapologetic, he says, so unapologetic, Auntie owe me 480 until she pay me, I'ma hold her debit. You can see that. You know what I'm saying? You can see that. Like he holding on to this lady debit card because she ain't paid her debt yet. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be real. You know what I mean? Like the number $480. You know what I mean? Like that's so specific. Like he got so many of those rhymes. Also on that same song, he
that just makes you feel like you in Detroit.
Yeah, bro. In the same song, he said, I think it was like a shot at Amanda Seales, because if you saw her Club Shay Shay interview, like she said,
she
called him out by name.
The only one.
Yeah, I used to Boldy James owe me money.
She said it was multiple rappers, but she only called him out.
And he said in that, what's the line? Let me make sure I get it right. Girlie too insecure for me, got me second guessing.
Definitely about her.
I'm thinking that's about her. She played Insecure. I'm pretty sure that was about her. I could be wrong.
But then again, there's a lot of insecure women out there.
It is. So you don't know. And a lot of secure ones too.
Make that note.
Gotta make that note. Also on, I got just a couple more on Lopsided. I like how he shouted out Draco the Ruler. I don't feel like that's enough of that going on almost. Tyler did the same thing.
Let me drop my favorite. Let me drop my favorite Lopsided bar.
I know where you going. Is it gonna be?
Do you?
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, catch your wifey lacking at the light. I'm a blindsider, side swiper with the 9-iron. I'm the Pied Piper with the shits niggas pissy rich, but I ain't buying diapers. Claiming he lived the trife life, nigga, but mine's trifer.
so specific, bro. I love
Hey,
this.
and on top of that, the internal rhymes are going crazy.
He be
You
because
can't tell
he
me.
always name drop like small Michigan towns. He shouted out Saginaw, where he from.
Yep,
He shouted out
Muskegon.
Midland, Muskegon. He also
Bay
shouted
City.
out Milan, Michigan. That's how I know he
Coming
really
down.
tapped in. Coming down from
Wait.
Milan, Michigan, bro. How you got the line?
Oh, bro, I got this one.
I thought of you immediately. I'm like, oh, he ain't just name drop Milan, bro.
Where is Myland?
It's
Bro,
a state
on
penitentiary
fail
up there,
proof.
bro. On fail
Bro,
proof.
on fail proof. Free all the guys across the Mackinac who got caught selling crack and raw. And they said, coming down from Milan on a rider, you might see a bison.
Bro,
Bro.
come on, bro. Authentic raps, bro. He really living what he talk, or at least I believe he living what he talking about.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard no rapper from Detroit shout out Milan, Michigan, bro.
Yeah, you can tell he's been all over.
He named it
Yeah,
correctional facilities.
He got people up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that bar. And I thought of you immediately. I'll say, like, I don't think this is controversial. Of the 2020s, he gotta have the best discography, bro. Bro, he dropped so much music. He got to be up there.
When you said that, I just thought about Freddie Gibbs. Freddie Gibbs,
he can be up there too. He can be up there
too.
And
I'll say, because yes, and the main difference between these two then is volume with Boldy James
and efficiency.
Volume and efficiency, but where if I feel like if he took down that volume and worried more about crafting songs, that's what Freddie Gibbs does. Freddie Gibbs crafts a song where he's got bars, but it's it's gonna have a good hook, or it's gonna have something that makes it bigger than just bars. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I will give you that. I think it just they go at it differently, with how they rap. Like, I think Bodie just making this shit for the streets. Like, he don't care about none of the other shit. Like, he making this for those people who live the life he lived, for real. And Freddie Gibbs, he really want to be probably the best rapper. Mm-hmm. And I don't think Bodie care about that. I ain't gonna say you don't care about that. That's not right for me to say. But I feel like his thing is more so, I got to get this out to the streets. You know what I mean? So I think that's a big difference.
You know what bar like told me specifically, like, this is for my niggas, bro. Like, I don't care who else hear this. But he said, I ain't graduate, can't spell or read, but I can count. And if that ain't, bro, you know what the literacy rate is like around Detroit? Like, it's hard. Niggas don't have no options, but I bet you they can count.
He said he was selling dope. He got in a dope game at 10 years old, bro. Like, this is a very, niche type of, rap. It's the same stuff he always drop. Just consistent. It's good.
Very consistent.
I can't tell you a bad Boldy James project I've heard, bro.
No.
Couldn't tell you one, you know what I mean? And he been dropping. And I love that he just lock in with one producer. Let's drop this project. I'm gonna lock in with you. I'm gonna lock in with you, and you know what I'm saying? We're gonna drop this, but
need more rappers that do that, man.
We do, man. So he dropped this album on 227. If you're familiar with Boldy James, 227 Concreatures, where we at, Mm-hmm. And he also had a show at the L Club for 227 Day. Me and Danny, we went out there.
How crowded was it in that mug?
The L Club, small as hell. If you're familiar with the L Club, it's small in the mug, but it wasn't too bad. Like, I seen a J-Rock show there when J-Rock dropped Redemption, and bro, we were uncomfortable in there. You know what I mean? Yeah. This, at least we were comfortable. So when we got there kind of late. So also El Camino in Rome Streets and Double D, which is, I think, Boldy James' cousin, but she rap.
Oh, yeah.
They were all on the set too. But when we got there, Rome Streets was rapping. And my first stop when I get to a concert, where I'm going, Anthony.
Merch table.
Straight to the
merch table, baby. I got this Concreatures shirt for $50. It was taxed, but that's okay. But it's a nice shirt. It's heavyweight.
Is that?
It's a hot.
Was it called Shaka Wear? Is it Shaka Wear?
I don't know.
Is it Shaka Wear tee?
I don't know. It's dope.
Shaka Wear tees.
It's dope. It's a nice t-shirt. I'm not complaining.
You paid a fee for quality merch.
But yeah. It's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It ain't no Gildan tee.
No, it's not no Gildan tee. And they had another shirt up there too, a Boldy James shirt. It was like a Cubism type shirt with his face on it. I was like, I just get the Concreatures to commemorate the day type thing. Yeah. So bought the tee from Double D. Shout out Double D. Then we went to go watch the show. We saw Rome Streets. He was killing it. Yeah, very New York. Felt very grimy. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I do love when they don't use the backtrack.
He was not using the backtrack.
So that's what gave me that. As soon as you come in, you see Rome Streets up there spitting, enunciating every bar, and no backtrack. and looking at the crowd, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Vibing with the
No,
crowd.
he was killing it, bro.
Yeah, everybody was into it. So I really appreciated that.
Yeah, me too, man. He was killing it. Then Rome Streets was done. It was a brief intermission where a DJ came out. This particular DJ, he came out. He played these 3 songs consecutively. He played What We Do by Freeway, followed that by Rock the Mic, followed that by Oh Boy. I'm looking around.
That nigga 40.
Yeah.
Played it for the unks. I'm looking around. The only people that's vibing besides me, Danny, and Court. Shout out Court. I want my cousin Court. We were the only ones vibing, like dudes that's like older, that we could tell was clearly older than us. You know what I mean? Vibing. Nobody else like know the lyrics or vibing, none of that. I thought he was doing a good job. For whatever reason, another DJ came out and he started playing his songs. And I don't even know if he was playing songs that are out, that are released. Like he was playing like some Griselda stuff, but I'm not super well versed in Griselda, to be honest with you, because they got so much songs.
Yeah.
And he was killing the mood.
Was he really?
You don't remember?
I ain't gonna lie, man. We had all them tequila shots. And by the time we got there, I only had enough bandwidth for who I was there to see.
Okay.
You know, so when Rome Streets came on, I was paying attention. But yeah, those I was a little logged out.
Yeah, it wasn't good. But anyway, then it was time for Boldy to come out, obviously. Before he came out, though, you could tell it was like a whole family affair. You know what I mean? Before he came out, it looked like some older black woman came out there hyping us up. I don't know if it's auntie, his mama, I don't know. Yeah. But probably family, you know what I mean? So I thought that was really cool. Very familial type of vibe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then he actually did come out. What song did he come out and perform? You got the track list or the set list?
Yeah.
But he had his son out there as his hype man.
Yeah, I love that.
And that was dope. His son was a good hype man, you know what I mean?
Terms and Conditions.
Terms and Conditions
I'll
is
say
the first song he did.
He did all of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
All of my favorite songs, which is rare. Because usually, you'd be like, man, I wanted to hear this, I want to hear this. He did every one I would want to hear.
I don't think he did a song off any albums that released this year, though.
Right, and they were
which
all
is kind of wild.
Like from last year. And
like from Nicholas Craven, from but you want to go through a few songs on us?
Yeah.
Just shout out.
So he started off with Terms and Conditions, Straight and Tall, no pun intended, Brick Mountain, Montana, which killed it. Only thing, if Benny was there, only thing made it better. Flag on the Play, Turpentine, which is, I told you,
he said before it started.
I was like, man, I want to hear Turpentine. It got to be, and he played it. Steel Wool, a couple Alchemist songs. Town and Country, another one I was surprised to hear.
That wasn't a Town and Country. Before you keep going, Town and Country probably my favorite song on Fair Exchange No Robbery, the one he got with Nicholas Craven. So my favorite part of that song is the second verse, where he didn't do the second verse. He did the first verse, and he started cutting off on the second verse. And I'm in the crowd screaming, "This that Detroiter shit! This that Detroiter shit!" Because like that's how he started off the second verse. He say, "This that Detroiter shit," where we pray on the weak and pray for the less fortunate. Bro, that line is just so cold to me. And then later in that verse, he's talking about very specific rhymes. He said, "A brick of that cane Corso trapping out that Corsica." Bro, when have you ever heard a rapper talk about a Corsica?
Slapping out of town in that Town and Country.
You know what I mean, bro? Like, what else? Like, it was amazing to me. That was probably like my only disappointment is that he didn't perform the second verse of Town and Country. Another disappointment, we was in there with papers. We had woods beforehand. My cousin left the woods at the crib. So we had papers, and I don't think that was
appropriate.
I don't think that was an authentic Boldy James experience. You know what I mean? We need a woods.
Yeah. There was a couple people smoking in there. I feel like we was one of the only ones. I feel like when we sparked up, me neither. When we sparked up, I feel like we started seeing a little more clouds.
Yeah. But I would have preferred to have a wood, but during the middle, like toward the end of his set, he let his son start performing, right?
With All Madden.
He that's the name of the song?
Yeah, and I love that song.
So he let his son perform. Like his son did probably like 2 tracks total, but he did his song. He did a song that he wrote like back to back.
Oh,
he did a good job.
Yeah.
He did great, you know what I'm saying? But
what?
Them dope boy murder kill raps hit different when you're hearing them from an adolescent. I was a little uncomfortable. He was talking about switches, fucking bitches, all type of stuff. I'm like, yeah.
He's an artist.
This don't hit the same from a 15. I don't even know how old he is, but this don't hit the same from a 15-year-old, bro. I don't like it as much.
Yeah.
He did well. Like I'm not, and you could tell Boldy was obviously proud. He even mentioned it, how proud he was, and that was a dope moment, bro. I'm glad we got to see that. But I'm just saying them rhymes hit a little differently coming from like a 14, 15-year-old. I'm
That's
not gonna lie.
hilarious.
But he was
That's
on
how you know
stage.
you
He
getting
iced
old.
out. He iced out. He got vape on. Like he looked the part. He sounded. He did good at what he did well.
How I seen it was, this was he's trying to instill the confidence in his son.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is his first show.
Probably, bro.
Especially on Concreatures 227 Day. I didn't see a better way to do it.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. Could have brought a tear to my eye.
Yeah, because it was a real family. You could tell like all the people on stage with him was family. You know what I'm saying? These people he been with.
And that's another thing too. Like usually when you have this kind of event and you are bringing a lot of family and you're trying to showcase your family like that, it doesn't hit. The crowd don't get into it. The crowd don't appreciate. They just want to see what they want to see. But the crowd was showing love to everybody.
Yeah, they was.
And it was just a good show. It was. Yeah. I really appreciated that he did that for his son.
Yep.
And his son killed it. I thought he killed it. I didn't even think about the point you made about all the lyrics, but I understand
it just hit
what you're
different.
saying.
I'm not saying it was the lyrics weren't good, like, or the wordplay wasn't good or nothing. It's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. You kind of young. I don't really want to hear this from you.
But hey, what about Lil Mouse? Remember Lil Mouse?
Yeah, but I was young then. I was real young when that came out.
That's what I'm
like
saying.
my sensibilities have changed a bit.
Yeah, that was
you know what I mean?
like 18, 19.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So it's
that's how you know you old.
Yeah.
When now you see the young cats doing that shit that you thought was cool, you like,
old ass dude. He said, "All these youngsters."
I was like, "Oh no, he's gonna shoot me with a switch." No, it was dope. Like,
where is his mother?
On a serious, and it was a school night. On a serious note, he ain't got his kid in the streets that I can see.
Yeah,
so
right,
he got him on stage right next to him. He getting a bag. He getting some experience.
Working on his artistry.
Working on his craft.
Yeah.
It was dope, man. My favorite part of the show, that shit ended at 11 o'clock pronto.
Yeah, I
had to work the next morning. The show was on a Thursday, bro. I had to work the next morning. I had to drive back from Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So that's like an hour and a half. On the way home, we stopped and got some White Castle. That was Danny's first time.
I ain't never had White Castle.
Eating White Castle.
Trash. I will never have White Castle again. I had White Castle frozen ones that you get at Myers and you put in the microwave.
That was
tastes exactly the same.
They probably come frozen.
So I ain't never gonna have White Castle again. Because I was lit. So I was all caught up in the moment. I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta get the White Castle.
I want to watch the movie, bro. I want to watch Harold and Kumar, bro.
I ain't watched it.
He passed out. Like he ate his White Castle, bro. 20 minutes later, he passed out snoring. Like, go to sleep, nigga. I'm not trying to hear this shit.
Like 2 burgers.
Shut up.
It's that classic Danny, bro. He gonna fall asleep on you, bro.
Yeah, man, he was knocked out, man. Yeah. But he was like, bro, we gotta stop somewhere, bro. I'm stopping.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, all right. Let's go to White Castle.
I had to eat some.
Hey, but you left off the last song in the set list, which in my mind had to be the best part of the show.
I'm tripping.
What is it?
I'm Diamond Dallas.
Diamond.
So he had us light up the. I'm glad you brought that up. I appreciate that. He had us light up our phones or whatever, and then we all lost it doing the stove guy cooks hook. Like that was the perfect way to end the show for real.
Yeah.
Diamond on the stove.
Yeah. I
took the party with. Diamond on the stove, I took the potty with. Niggas broke the code, bum nigga trying to hold my soul. Diamond on the stove, I took the potty with.
That shit was cold. I wish Stove Guys was there.
That's a perfect song to end it too.
It was, man, and yeah, he killed it, man. I would love to go to another Boldy show, man. You know, I'm supporting if I get a chance to see it again. That was my first. No, I seen him at a festival before, and it's so dope seeing like smaller Michigan artists on a festival stage, bro. We saw him at Camp Flung, though. He came out during Alchemist set.
I seen him one other time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Seen him one other time at the Globe Bowl in Detroit.
For real?
Yeah, Benny the Butcher, but he brought him out at the end, and everybody went crazy for him. I forgot what songs he did, but
he cold, bro.
And that's one thing too I really appreciate about Boldy too. Like you said, it feels like he does it for the streets. When you put it out, it's just for the streets.
Yeah,
he's not like he don't seem like he's a person that is all about rap. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But he knows all his verses, and he does it without the backtrack. He's not just a throw the song on rapper. No, he's a real rapper.
I think the only song that he had the backing track on was the very first song he came out to, and I was like, oh man, please don't tell me he about to have the backing track on every song. That was the only one. The rest of it, he was ready.
Yeah.
It was a dope show. So shout out Boldy James. Shout out 227 Day. I think that was like second annual one. I definitely go again to another one.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll replace Bruiser Thanksgiving.
Yeah, man.
That
I'm
was
glad
the
we
last
got.
one,
I'm glad
yeah.
we got a chance to go to that. Though. We keep our eyes peeled for the next Boldy project, which man probably
Probably
be
be-
sometime this month.
Probably
bro.
before the end of the month.
Yeah.
That's the way this is going.
The clip. Oh,
Tomorrow,
I forgot to get
cuz.
to. He posted a tweet right after his show, or a few hours after his show. He said, "I got 21 unreleased albums signed by me. DM me."
We missed that. I wonder if that means 21 different or 21 of this unreleased album. I wonder which one it is.
He did not specify. I should have DM'd him and tried to buy one.
He was being too prideful.
No, I wasn't even that. It
I
just
ain't
was
no
like,
motherfucking fan.
nah, I'm a fan. It just, I'm not
Ain't
trying
no
to spend.
fanboy.
I'm not trying to spend a crazy amount of money on.
I thought he was sounded like he's giving them away.
But it's unreal. Yeah. No.
Oh, he was selling.
No.
They were signed, bro.
No. You think he's giving away a dope boy? Like, come on, man. Let's be serious,
No,
Danny.
maybe.
Let's be serious, man. He was not giving those away. He was selling them. And somebody had
If he
$100
tells you
vinyl.
he giving away from, if he told you he was giving those away for free, it was only so he could rob you when you came
Yeah,
up.
for real. For sure.
Amen.
For sure.
Can you imagine trying to get an album from Boldy and he robs you?
Something to add to the
Sounds
lore. Sound something. Yeah, you can add to the lore. Somebody had $100 vinyl. I think it was Wrong Streets. Had $100 vinyl at the merch table. I'm like, oh no,
Yeah.
bro.
It's a little too much.
I fuck with you though, but I'm not spending $100 on.
I'll catch you on Spotify, my guy.
Yeah, nah, but he was dope. Dope show.
For sure.
227 Concreatures. That will wrap it up for us at Who Needs Therapy. I have rap. Please again, like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, let you know when new episodes are dropping. We are signing off. I don't know why I just saluted, but I did.
It's been very therapeutic. Let's do it.
Holla at y'all.